Okay, so let's talk postpartum, where I'm currently sitting, what's been going on with me postpartum, and kind of just what's been going on. So I gave birth to Alma on the 22nd of January. She was supposed to be due the 19th. So she came early. She was 5 pounds, 1 ounce, and I think she was like 18 inches long. She was fine. She was healthy. Everything is going great, and she's doing currently really well right now, and she's starting to gain quite a bit of weight, and she's starting to get a little chubby. From where I am right now, today is February 10th. So in 2 days, it will be 3 weeks since I've had her. So I'm just shy of that. How I'm doing emotionally, fine. Everything baby-wise, I'm not having any issues. The normal tendencies that people would worry about is like clinging to the baby, needing to comfort it as if I were the baby's mother. That has not happened to me. I don't feel any attachment to her, which I've been doing really well on that. The people I am attached to are the dads. We don't see them as often because they moved out the week after they had Alma. They had their Airbnb. I definitely understand why they had to go, but I do miss them being here. We do see them regularly. I think we see them at least twice a week. Last week we went out with them and had some coffee and just did a couple other things. They came over the other day. We just chatted and caught up. So I miss them. I miss their company. They are 2 incredible men, and Alma is a very lucky little girl. I think that watching her grow will be fun. Ismail, the biological father, he actually got a new phone. So he said that he would start posting more to Instagram, and his photos are, I was excited because his photos will be a little bit nicer. So that's exciting because his phone was a little bit old. The quality of the photos were not as great. So that's exciting. And then physically, how I am personally healing. So if you've seen any of my updates either on TikTok or here on YouTube, you know that my body has literally been healing incredibly well for this journey. With my 2 kids, I had an epidural both times. I don't know exactly if that's what had happened, why it was so much easier this time around not having an epidural, which, as you all know, that was not planned. But I didn't have an epidural this time. So I think when I had an epidural, I over pushed and I put too much stress on my body on top of it going through labor, just me being numb, not knowing what I was doing. With Alma, obviously I felt everything that was going on. So pushing her out was a little bit harder, and I wasn't able to push as hard, I think. And I think that's why she also was a 5-pound baby. My kids were 7 pounds. So I didn't have any tearing with her, and I literally felt fairly normal the next day. The second day I felt almost completely normal. The only thing that was changing was my uterus was shrinking, so my belly was still kind of bigger, and it felt weird and flubby. Where I am now, almost 3 weeks out, I feel normal, at least for the most part. My region where she was birthed feels normal. My stomach feels normal. It looks a little fluffier and feels a little fluffier. It almost feels like a water balloon if I were to like bounce on it, kind of. That's kind of weird. But my tatas came in, I think it was 3 or 4 days after she was born. I breast pumped for her, and then the dads just told me, they were over here on Sunday, and they had said that Alma is getting a little bit too comfortable with the milk. She's starting to dislike her formula. And because they are not taking my milk with them down to Spain, they really want to make sure that she gets comfortable on formula. So she will actually be doing less of my breast milk and more formula. They were giving her as much as they could while they were here, but now since she's starting to prefer it, they don't want to make it an issue. So I stopped pumping that Sunday basically, and I have been doing really well. My tatas actually went down almost immediately, which is weird. I didn't think that would happen. During the time I was pumping, they were doing really well. I was pumping out a lot of milk. I was able to keep up with her needs, that when they were feeding her, and a little extra. That way we had a little bit of a stash behind. They took all the milk, I say all the money. They took all the milk home with them that I had, and they were gonna finish it off, and then whenever they were done with the milk. which is kind of nice to have my tatas back. They're just not as big, which sucks because I like them when they're larger. Anyways, I probably should be sharing that on YouTube. The only thing that's currently hindering me physically, so my back, right here on my back, so like right behind my neck, right here, is really painful. I had it when I was pregnant with Alma. It went away after I gave birth, and it started back up last week. It's been really painful, so I've been trying to sit more up straight and like focus more. I don't know if that's because the muscles are moving and grooving or what's going on exactly. I've been seeing a chiropractor. The chiropractor's been helping me with my hips. So when I sit crisscross applesauce, if you were to think like my wrists were my legs, you know, usually they go down when you sit crisscross. Currently, my left side will not go down. My left side, when I sit crisscross applesauce, will not fully flatten like my right side does. The other thing is, like, if I were to pick up, you know, sometimes when you just want to sit down on your bed, so you pick up one leg and you kind of just sit down and your leg is like half bent. I'm currently actually sitting like that with one leg. My leg on this side will not go down. So it hurts a little bit. I told my chiropractor, and she's been helping me put it back together every week, just kind of like re-evaluating me. She said it's gonna take a while. I need my 6 weeks to really like focus. She gave me some stretches to do. But today she cracked me really well, and it feels like it went back into place somewhat. It's not fully there yet. So I'm trying to stretch it out. It's not painful unless I try and sit in that position, but like walking doesn't hurt. I don't know if my hip, where it's currently sitting, is affecting my upper back, and that's why that hurts. But I am trying to stretch as much as I can and do all of that. Yeah, she's like, you seem level. She sees how tight I am, but I seem level. So I've just been trying to hydrate more and do things that would stretch out that area. So physically, the only things that are wrong with me are my upper back, which actually I should be sitting up straight, is my upper back and my hip. Everything else feels pretty basically normal. I've been really antsy to go work out and try some things. It's funny because I'm not a big workout person. I used to be back in the day. But now that I can actually go lift heavy things, but I have to wait till the full 6 weeks is up, I'm kind of getting tired of it. I want to go do a cycling class. I want to go get involved into some things. All I can currently do is walk around and do yoga, which I'm not very good at yoga, so my balance is off. I should probably do more yoga. The snoring that you're hearing in the background, by the way, is my dog. She's a cute little fluff. In case you're like, what is that noise? It's her. She's napping. But yeah, that's where I am physically. Mentally, I feel fine. I had hoped this is how my mental state was going to be in. Again, I'm only just shy of 3 weeks out, so I am still trying to stay aware. I had one day where emotionally I was really sad. And I was sad when the dads were leaving, not like specifically Alma. Like, I was sad because the dads had to go. But emotionally, otherwise, I've been doing fine. I've been able to go out with my girlfriends again, which has been a lot of fun seeing them. But yeah, I think I'm doing great. I am less worried about doing it again. And I am thinking about doing it again. I'm still waiting the 3 months I have to wait with my agency to maybe apply again. But if I do it again, I will be going through my agency. If you have any questions about surrogacy, please reach out to me. DM me on Instagram. If you want to talk about my agency, I've actually partnered with them to where I can refer people that want to do surrogacy. And I would love to, if you just want to chat with somebody before you were to jump into something like that, please DM me on Instagram. That's the best way to get a hold of me. And I do respond back to all of my DMs on Instagram. It's hard for me to get through TikTok, and you have to follow people back, but just messages on there on TikTok are kind of hard just to get through because sometimes you get flooded with thousands. And so if you really have a question you want me to answer or have questions that I can help with, Instagram is my best. Just DM me there. I think that's it. I'm done making a baby. currently healing myself and having a good time. And soon I will hopefully be doing real estate. We are still waiting on my license number, so keep an eye out for those. I should be making more TikToks and YouTube videos. I do currently have a TikTok specifically for my real estate side, but I'm just waiting on that license number so I can actually go out and do a whole bunch of fun stuff. So keep an eye out for those, because there will be new content and new things coming if you want to still hang out with me. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm gonna go and edit it and post it. So I hope you're watching this. I hope you watch it to the end. And if you again have any questions, please DM me on Instagram. I'm a very open person. I can tell you many things contractually. I'm not allowed to tell you some specifics in my contract. It's in the contract. We're not allowed to talk about some specific things in there. But I can give you an idea, and I can give you a ballpark range of certain things. So if you have questions, if you're going through the surrogacy process, you're in the contract phase, if you want to know more about an agency, if you want to know more about my postpartum or my life as a mom or real estate in Nevada, DM me on Instagram. I'd be more than happy to talk with you. Bye guys, have a good day.